it's October 1st, so it's been officially 3 months since I've updated you on my taking down my stash journey, and a lot has happened. None of it was good, and didn't do as much as I wanted, but we move on. By the way, look, I got a friend. she's there. I like her. I like her. Anyway, we're going to start with my finished projects. So, one of the things that I really wanted to do did not weigh in the end. Anyway, yeah. So one of the things that I wanted to redo was my scarf shawl thing that I made with this yarn, and I just wasn't happy with it. It was both too long and too short because it was too short to make 2 twists, and was too long to just wear in 1 twist. It drove me nuts. So I wanted to redo it into a poncho. And boy was it hard, because I was struggling with the increases at first. I wanted a specific look, and every time I tried to increase this naturally, it just made those weaves because there was too many stitches, and it didn't lay flat. And it took me like 5 tries to find out the right combo of stitches and the right numbers of increases to make it work. Man, that was hard. I'm really happy with the result, but it took me a while, you know. So now it looked like this, and it looks great. I love it. It's the perfect size. It goes well with the beanie. It's the exact same stitch as the beanie, so it looks identical, and I love it. And how the hell did that happen? Anyway, it must be better. Not really. Anyway, it's done, and I love it, and it's done. So a lot of, let's say, July and even August was spent on it, mainly because I was super busy this summer. It's a year where I want to have a lot of experiences that I always put back. So every year at summer I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and then at the end of summer summer is gone and I haven't done any of that. So this year I really focused on doing all those activities, all those experiences, and I made it a priority. So yarn and stuff just wasn't one anymore. Same for this fall. I'm struggling to find crafting time because I'm busy with everything else, which is good. I'm having a good time overall, but that means that I don't have as many hours to put into stuff as usual. You're very improper, baby. There. It's done. I needed to wait in the ends, of course. It's going to be one of the things that I'm going to try to sell at the Christmas market. So I need to focus. So I need to finish it in time, and I want to take pictures of it with the beanie and all. So I should do that before Christmas, of course. The Christmas market in the first Sunday of December, so I'm in a rush to finish everything I wanted to do for that. Second thing I did was I smoked this dress, because it's elastic thing, so, but it's not elastic anymore. It's completely distended. Why? Because I've been wearing this thing for the past 15 years, so I needed to cinch it up. And here's the smoked part. It looks super pretty. I really like it. It was very fun to make. It took me like an hour. It would have taken me an hour if I didn't have to redo it, because I did it on the wrong side. But as a result, it looks pretty cute, and I like it. It's a dress that I'm wearing inside not with anyone else because it's like covered in stains, and even then it's not very, even with the smoking, it's not very high-end clothing, so it's a thing for when I'm home. But in summer I'm always home. I always want just simple dresses that are lightweight and not making me sweaty. So that's nice. What else? I did some cross stitch on the, yeah, I don't know where it is, on the big one. I haven't finished it, but I finished the border, so that's positive. I progressed in this one, the cardigan, and I should probably attach the sleeves now because I finally finished both front parts and the backs, and I joined them and I took them off the needle because I needed the needles, but it is what we have right now. It's very short view, of course, but I kind of want to sew in the sleeves now and then keep on going. I wanted something mindless, so I wanted very fine stockinette stitch, and that was a perfect project for just palette cleanser. And now that I have joined, I can, you know, I moved on and did other stuff after that. But yeah, you got the idea. I should probably sew on the sleeves now. I didn't because I wanted to move on to something else. That's probably next step. And I can just go until it reaches my knees, which will take forever, but I'm okay with that. It's a long-term project that I'm doing when I just want to relax. What else have I finished? I finished yesterday. I really crunched into finishing that before the video. I finished the napkins for my friend's homecoming housewarming present. So I made that cross-stitch rose. That looks really cool. I made this one. That was the first I did. I already showed you. Simple one. And then the other two that I finally finished were, they didn't take me very long, just procrastinated a lot in them. Those purple roses. As you can tell, roses are our favorite flowers, so I didn't push it. And the last one, this one. It's a gradient rose. It does not look very good, but I was sick of it. I'm feeling very mask recently, and so embroidering flowers just goes against the grain, and it was driving me nuts. So I managed to get that and was like, that's enough. I'm stopping there. I'm sick of embroidering, because on top of that I also did some handkerchiefs. So I did PG or initials, so that's why. So I did a black one, a dark blue one with a light blue P, and I had other blue squares, dark blue squares that I wanted to make. But how many handkerchiefs does she need? Like, she gets sick a lot, so I wanted her to have handkerchiefs as part of the package. I did this one, and I did the embroidery for the PJ on the wrong side, so it's like where the M is. I don't think she'll mind or that much. A bigger P for this one in white, and then the flower that would have been a rose but is just a flower. And I did one for me because I had so many squares, and it's a forget-me-not. And I have another one in the work that is a daisy, and those are for me. Those are my flowers, but again, I'm sick of embroidering, and since those are not going to be a gift, they are not time sensitive. So one day when I have nothing to do and I have the itch to embroider, I'll totally finish the daisy, but right now I just don't want to. So I will not. But it's nice to have long handkerchiefs that I made myself and that are new, you know, because I have handkerchiefs that I stole from my family and they are like 60 years old, they are falling apart. It'd be nice to have brand new stuff that I embroidered to be personalized to me. I like that, so I made 2 with flowers. I like, maybe I'll use the other 2 dark squares to make all the flowers, but we'll see. It's a future me problem. What else did I make? I made some t-shirt painting. So they need to be washed, but they were dried, painted, dried, and ironed. So the paint is fixed. So I made an egg. It doesn't look a lot like it looks a bit more like a planet, but I still like it. And yeah, those are huge t-shirts, so they will totally be used as pajamas. They will not be seen outside, but I like having cute pajamas. And the next one is a ghost face, part of a bigger wardrobe project, but yeah, it's nice to have pajamas with a ghost face. So I have some Halloween pajamas too. What else did it? Oh yeah, I made my very first pair of socks, and they have a lot of problems. They were not blocked, so that's why they look all like that. But they are thick and soft, and they are not comfy because the increases and the decreases were in weak spots, and I need to figure out a better way to do toes and heels because this one definitely did not work out for me. And I had to use magic glue because the double-ended needles were driving me nuts for real. So I had to use magic glue and I hate it. So I learned a lot doing my first pair of socks. I'm still glad to have them. It was the yarn that I was saving to make a bat out of, but I was never gonna make a bat because I hate amigurumi. And it was, you know, delayed, and I really think I would enjoy them more as socks. So that's nice. I didn't block them yet. I will block them. And for the next pair of socks, I will try something else of the toe and the heel because that just did not work out for me. It's okay. They're going to be warm and I'm gonna need that because I wear through my socks very quickly. I have the bag somewhere there. I was actually trying to mend some because I'm very broke this year and I cannot afford to just buy another dozen pair of socks that I'm going to burn through so fast. So I was trying to mend them, and that included a lot of duplicate stitch, which I fucking hate. So I put that in pause at some point, but yeah, this one was supposed to do duplicate stitch to fix the heel. The toes are always good because I don't have stabby toes, but my heels always wear thin very fast. So I was trying to duplicate stitch this. I think I'm going to try to do some normal the thing with waving, the mending that includes waving. You probably know what it is. I just don't find the word. And this one, though, there was an actual hole in this one, so I made an afterthought heel and it worked pretty well and it fit me well. So that's why I did the same thing there, but it didn't work out there. I don't know. This one turned out great. It's solid. I know it's not going to freak out on me. The problem is that the yarn is so felted that finding the stitch was so much of a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do the same, but again, I have pairs of socks that just have holes in them because I wear through them so much. So I'm going to have to fix those. That's going to be a priority, but also the fuzzy yarn that I was supposed to use to make that abomination of an amigurumi plushie. Honestly, I don't want to do it. Again, I don't like amigurumi. It's driving me nuts. So I'm thinking at least use some of it to make socks, because that sounds easy enough, and I can never have enough fuzzy socks because I wear them constantly all through fall to spring, and so I wear through them a lot. And again, I cannot afford to buy more, but I do have some yarn, so I should use the yarn to make socks. I did not enjoy the process of making socks all that much, but I'm going to change that, because I'm going to make myself some sock needles. So the circular socks that are very small, and so that I can use to make socks without magic looping, because I hate magic loop. And I hate the wall pointed needles, but sock needles, so circle needles, so expensive to buy. Again, I don't have the money, so I went to a thrift store and I bought some wooden needles of different size. I have some 2, some 3, some 4, and some 5 millimeters, all in wood, so I can cut them, drill a hole in them, and I got some Scooby-Doo strands, so I can stuck them in there, and so I have very small needles. Hopefully that's going to work out, and it's going to be so much cheaper and easier than fucking magic looping, because I fucking hate it. So socks is going to be a big problem very soon, and I wanted to do some mending, but I don't know, it's hard because I'm very overwhelmed with everything that I have to finish before the end of October, so socks are sadly not a priority, which they should be, but they're not. I have some other wardrobe stuff that I want to make. I want to make pants. I want to make a duplicate of my favorite overalls, because again they're wearing very thin and I need to replace them, but I'll never find the perfect overalls a second time, and again I don't have the money for it, but I have a ton of fabric and I should make myself overalls, and that's really something that I want to do. I don't have the time, honestly. I have so much thing to do, and also I want to sew it by hand because I'm still pissed at my machine and we do not get along, and it would be so much more relaxing to do it by hand. But it has problems. It has problems. It takes forever, and I already have so many projects to do before December. I decided, it's somewhere in there. I decided that as soon as I cut and dyed the fabric for the tablecloth that was supposed to go with the napkins and handkerchiefs. But again, it's gonna take forever, so I want to finish it for maybe Christmas gift, but it's not going to be finished in time for a housewarming project present in early November, late October, early November. So that's for the future. I want to make the big blanket, but I'm okay if that happens in November, because October is going to be very hectic already. So yeah, sewing is not a priority, sadly. So yeah. Thing that I did is I finished the base for my beret, my clock beret, and I like it. It's absolutely huge, and I'm not very I hate berets. I don't wear them. They look absolutely ridiculous on me, but people like them, I guess. So since this one I'm planning to sell it, I don't care how it looks on me. I started embroidering the numbers. It does not look good, so instead I'm going to be doing them in slip stitch in crochet, so they're gonna look better. And it's good because embroidering right now is kicking my ass, so I want to stop, and going back to crochet would be fun. I have not finished it. I want to finish it. It's on the list. It's not going to take me much time, but yeah, it's one of the things that I want to sell at the Christmas market, so I need to finish it. I've got stuff going on everywhere, and I lost some of them. Whatever. Okay, I lost it. I wanted to show you something and I lost it. It's somewhere. I have got so many stuff and it's so overwhelming. I'm so tired. Honestly, I had a pretty rough September month. I had a migraine that lasted a week and I was completely useless for a week. I started redoing my chest of drawers, which was a mistake because it turned out to be a much bigger problem and project that I was ready for, and it's been raining a lot, so I can't do it outside, and I can do it inside because the smell of the paint stripper is driving my cat crazy. So since she's a chicken, I'm trying to get it outside, and every time I get free time it's raining, so I can do it. So we're not very compatible at the moment, and so yeah, it's sitting and done. It's annoying me. Okay, whatever. We'll do without it. So yeah, also I had a sunburn that took a week to heal, and in September, that was just mean to have a sunburn in September. I was only outside for like a couple hours, and yeah, it was really bad. The two things that I want to talk about the most. Corline sweater, I tried the felting and it took me a couple of tries, but I managed to find a technique that works for me, and I like the look of it. It's the one. It's exactly what I wanted. For now, I only have one small star. It's going to take me a few hours of felting because I stabbed this thing like a million times already just to make this little star, so the rest is going to take me forever. But since I'm happy with the result, I went ahead and removed all the duplicate stitch that I spent hours on last year. And yeah, I just need to punch through it and put a lot of hours in it. And I'm happy to report that this yarn is working for it, is fluffy enough that I can just pull it off and make yarn out of it. The main problem I have is that to manage to get the star, I couldn't free-ended it, so I used a cookie cutter to make it. Problem, I don't have cookie cutters of stars at all. I have this one and that is all, so I have to make my own cookie cutters shape to make it work, which is going to be so annoying. So yeah, I'm going to do that. It's in the plan, it's in the started. I haven't done it yet. I have until the end of the month because it's my Halloween costume. It's an enjoyable process, at least it's much more enjoyable than the duplicate stitch has been. And the second thing that I started and I really want to finish at least in the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, because I want to wear them for Halloween, is my dreads. So I finished half of it just to show you how it looks. That is how it looks before. So it's, it's a lot shorter in its felted form. It's not felted, but you get the idea. And I think they're going to look super cool and I'm so excited to wear them. But again, I procrastinated a lot because I do not enjoy the process of making dreads at all. So I've been procrastinating and I really want to finish it. I'm pretty overwhelmed with everything I want to do during October, during spooky season, because I really want to make those, but it's a lot of work. And the last few years I've been really burned out and obsessed and overwhelmed during spooky season, and this year I really want to enjoy it. It's not working well because I still have all those things to do, so it sucks a little, I'm going to do better this year. I'm going to focus on enjoying the season, and already decorated, and I'm going to do some things to have fun. I want to have fun. That's the first objective of this year, is to have fun. And that's why I'm doing the sweater and the dreads, because I know wearing the dreads is going to be so fun, and I know having the Halloween, my Halloween costume done is going to be so fun, and I want to make all the sets so I can take cool pictures of it. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm a little overwhelmed. After that I want to do that big blanket, and I'm so excited to do that too, but I think I'll wait until November at least before I can start it. Other things that I have here, so I've got of course all those scraps that I'm trying to turn into fidget toys to sell at the Christmas thing. I've got 2 bowls of red leftover from the socks, so I'm going to try to turn them into crochet mittens, like the one that I was trying to find to show you. So I made one already that is very short, and this one hopefully it's exactly the split in 2, so I know exactly how much I can use for each mittens, and I'm excited to do them. They will be cute. They'll hopefully sell at the Christmas market. But again, I think that's going to wait for November. That's just not the priority. I want to find it. I want to show you. This sucks. It's a mess. It's somewhere. Anyway, so I have that, and also so I have a yard sale planned for October 11th, so in 10 days, and I'm going to need to have a small carry-on project to do there. It can be embroidery, because all of the embroidery that I have to do is connected to the housewarming project present, and I'm doing the yard sale with my neighbor, so that's not an option, and I can't really drag either the felting or the thread making there, so maybe a pair of socks. I still want to make the pair of Christmas socks, so they could probably work for that project. I'd love to make a Santa hat with like braids and cables. Probably not gonna happen this year, but I still want to do them. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of small projects, small stuff that I can sell at the Christmas project, because right now, Christmas market, right now I have a lot of big ass stuff, and I think people are more likely to spend $15 than 150 on a massive shawl. So I need to be realistic on what I'm bringing. So small stuff it is. But yeah, don't think it's there. But yeah, I've got stuff to do. I can't bring the big cross stitch one either, because I'm getting to the part where I need to straight up follow every stitch count in a very specific pattern, and that means I need my computer in front of me to do that. I think that's all there is. So yeah, sweater, dreads, maybe socks are the priority for for October. Once I'm done with all of that, the blanket, the fidget toys, the mittens, and the Christmas socks, and then we'll see. You know, it's a future me problem, because I'll be so overwhelmed. The next 3 months are going to be a lot. I will make a video right before the Christmas market to show you everything I made and everything I will try to sell, and then I'll finish the video with everything that I bring back from the Christmas market, because it's likely that I will not sell everything, which will be a shame because I need money. But yeah, I think that's about it. Everything that I wanted to talk about. I need to put a lot of hours into the sweater and the dreads. Once that's done, I can move on. But that's a priority. And yeah, I need to make more socks because, again, I'm wearing through them a lot. And I need a lot of them. So I need to mend the ones I have. And I need to make some more, and I need to figure out a way to make a toe and a sock that is more comfortable to me, because that is just not working. I wanted to sew something. I wardrobe stuff. I really wanted to do some stuff. I don't think I have the time. I just don't want to overwhelm myself like the last few years. I don't want to rush to make that damned sweater that has been rushed the last 3 years, I think. I've been trying to rush to finish it and I never finished it. I want to finish it this time, but I don't want to stress out about it. I don't even need a Halloween costume because I'm not even on Insta anymore. I don't post stuff anymore, so the pictures are only for me and for my friends, and so they don't need to happen. I don't need to push myself to finish something for Halloween. The goal is to enjoy the season and to be cozy and to be happy and for it to be fun. So if it stops being fun, I will stop doing it. That's the idea for this year, because it's the burnout recovery year. So that's the priority. And give myself some grace, because I do have a lot of things and I want to do some stuff. I want to do some more Reaper pictures and want to go to the orchards, want to do some decor, some refinish that damn chest of drawer, to do some gardening. I want to keep up with my house chores because I'm tired of living in overwhelming filthy space just because I don't have the time to clean. I just want to cook some soup and bake and have fun, and the priority is to have fun. Hopefully I can put it off. We'll see what happens. I really wish I could show you the mitten I have, but anyway, I'm going to make a mitten out of the red yarn and finish the beret, and I'll show you everything, of course, that I finish, and hopefully I will show you me wearing the dreads and a bit of footage of me wearing the Coraline whole thing. We'll see. For now I still need to work. And I strongly encourage you not to stretch too much, not to overwhelm you too much with a long to-do list for fall. Fall is only so long. You need to rest. It's important. Alright. I'll see you in December with hopefully some good news.